Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Mitchell, and if you haven't noticed already, we are currently hosting an editing challenge. It's called the TMS Editing Challenge 2021, where you get to edit a commercial for Jaguar with footage that we provide and potentially win a couple prizes, including the DJI FPV drone combo, the Peter McKinnon camera bag, and a whole lot more. If you're interested in participating and you haven't started already, there's going to be a link in the top line of the description where you can go and check that out. You can learn more and potentially win yourself some pretty cool prizes. Anyways, in today's video, we want to kind of do a behind the scenes of our edit that we shot for the TMS Editing Challenge 2021 and kind of break down how we shot it, as well as maybe give you some inspiration for your edit. To start off, we're gonna be going over the kit that we used to pretty much film this entire video. So we had the DJI Ronin S2 here. This is kind of our main stabilizer of choice, as well as the Sony a7S Mark III. This is the powerhouse that filmed almost all the ground footage that we got for this video. It is an absolute tank, especially in low light, which is where we did most of our filming. For this entire video, we shot it in the Sony S Cinetone color profile, which makes it easier to grade for you guys, as well as we shot most of it on the Sigma 24-70 f2.8 lens. Sometimes we would switch over to the Sigma 50mm f1.8 lens, but this was kind of our kit lens, our main lens for the entire shoot. Now, as well as shooting on this camera, we would also use these filters. These are the Nissi Black Pro Mist filters. We got these a couple months ago and are quite big fans of them, actually. We actually have 2 sets of them, and what they do, they're basically Pro Mist filters, but they're not Pro Mist filters. They're very similar, and they provide a very organic film-like effect to your footage. If you notice in some of the clips, especially at the gas station, some of the bright highlights have like this halo around them and kind of like this misty, dreamlike effect. That's what these filters do. This is not a paid endorsement at all, but we do quite like these things, so if you want to check them out, there's going to be a link in the description down below. Anyways, moving on to the actual shooting of the video. This took place over 3 days. It was a 3-day test drive. It gave us a lot of time to actually film with the car and get as much footage as we possibly could. First things first, this entire video would not be possible without the help of our friend and fellow filmmaker and photographer, Aiden Feddersen. His Instagram is going to be linked right here. You should definitely go and check him out. He was our third hand here. When you're driving a car and driving a following car and filming out of that car, you need at least 3 people, so this would not have been possible without him. So definitely go and check him out, give him a follow. He's an incredible both filmmaker and photographer. We wouldn't have been able to do it without him, so make sure you go and check him out. There's also going to be a link in the description down below. On the first day, we headed out that night to go and get some kind of like the accent shots that you saw, those light streak photos where the light comes kind of whizzing over the car and shows the kind of the texture and what do you call that? Shape of the automobile. For those, we used Nanlite Pavo tubes. They're basically these just big, long LED tubes that you can change the light and color and basically everything about the light. We just waved them over the car and it ended up providing a pretty cool end product. When we finished that, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and we actually wanted to be at the same exact spot the next morning for sunrise, which was only about 3 hours away. So instead of us driving home, sleeping for an hour and coming back, we decided to just kind of hang out and sleep in the car.
I am the one who gets to sleep in the Jaguar F-Pace, a nice $113,000 car. They're not really renowned for their comfort. I recline the seat back as far as it'll go, so this should be fun.
The next morning, we woke up to a pretty decent sunrise. We shot for a bit more, and then we actually decided to then go home and actually go to bed for a couple hours because we were pretty exhausted. Later that day, when we woke up, we decided to go out with the whole purpose of getting drone footage. So we got both FPV footage and normal Mavic footage. And that was also the time when I may or may not have crashed the drone into a tree. This is the first crash I've ever had with a drone, and I just backed it into a tree and now it's hanging there. No! Where is it? It's in a tree over there and it just disconnected. Ah! Wow, okay, well we gotta do a little drone rescue mission, so things just got a whole lot more interesting. Okay, I'll have to go save the drone. This is ridiculous. This is the first time I've ever crashed a drone.
Yeah, I'm not very experienced in what to do with these things.
It's caught in a tree, so we're kind of screwed if we can't get it. Might have to climb some trees.
Yeah. I think it's that one over there, I guess.
Oh no, we just passed it. Go back. How are we gonna get this? Oh, there it is. I see it right there. I can see it right there. It's right there. That is not, that's high.
Yeah. You're gonna climb that tree? That's like 25 feet in the air.
Are the lights working? If I stay close to the tree.
Anything to get the shot, I guess.
Got it. Hey, it's okay. Just a couple broke propellers, nothing much. Aim for the nose, ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
And we got it!
Hey!
Oh, that's a little scary, holy. And now you gotta get down. Slow and smooth as fast.
Oh.
Slow and smooth as fast. Look how dirty I am! Oh, my hands are so gross. Well, we saved the drone, so that's all that matters. All in all, the drone is relatively okay. One kind of foot here is a little bit bent, but that's okay. We also have a mangled propeller here. This is the worst damage on all the propellers, but we're gonna see if it flies still, because there's a couple shots we still need to get, so. Hey, it's fine! Do you want to make the easiest $25 you ever have? Hear me out. With being Canadian, we often get left behind when it comes to the quick and easy financial services that are available in the US. This includes services like Venmo and Cash App, so this is where Wealth Simple Cash comes in. Wealth Simple Cash is essentially Venmo, but for Canadians, so it allows you to quickly and easily send money to your friends and family, all for completely free. This means you can quickly and easily send money for a bill, pay your friends back, all without the hassle of security questions and service fees. Wealth Simple Cash uses a unique username system called a $, so there's no need to remember email addresses or phone numbers. It's extremely simple. For a limited time, if you sign up for Wealth Simple Cash using the link in our description, they'll be giving you $25 for free. That's right, free money, $25 if you use the link in our description. If you're interested, you can go to ws.cash/invite/$MDK. I know that's a mouthful, so there's a link in the description down below. We highly, highly recommend it. The last night that we had the car was actually when we did most of the shooting. It was at nighttime. Now we shot a crap ton of footage that night. We got like tracking shots, we got drone footage downtown, which may or may not be against the rules, but shh, don't tell anybody. Basically tried to fill up our SD cards with as much footage as we could possibly think of. Again, that night went extremely late. We were probably finished about 4:30 in the morning, and you could actually see the sun rising, which was pretty interesting. So we really squeezed like every ounce of nighttime footage we could out of that last night with the Jaguar. Then the next morning, we returned it, all was well, and that was pretty much it for shooting this entire thing. It was a pretty crazy 3 days, and we had a ton of fun. Next, we're gonna be moving on to the editing of this little video that we made. We had this idea for a little while, actually, to kind of do a concept of a video where a guy was, say, drawing a car, and he was whizzing around with his pencil, then all of a sudden, his drawing would turn into the car itself, do the match cut, and then cut to real life footage. The way we got the drawing was we actually just printed it out. We found a drawing that someone else had uploaded online of the exact side profile of the car done in pencil. So we basically took that, printed it out, and made it look like we were drawing it. And then we did an overhead shot where we just came in, did a match cut, and it worked surprisingly well. Now, we decided to not include that footage of the guy drawing the car just because last time when we did this editing contest, we had a lot of edits that were very similar to our version. So to kind of mitigate that and to push you guys to be creative and try to go a totally different direction or start in a totally different place, we decided to not include that footage because we knew that the minute we did, we would have a ton of people just doing the exact same thing. Now, if you are totally set on doing the whole drawing aspect, we are not gonna stop you, but we're going to encourage you to go out and film your own footage. So film your own footage at the beginning. You can find this drawing online if you search up Jaguar F-type drawing. It'll be there. You can do that and do exactly what we did, but we encourage you to go out there, maybe flex your creative muscle, film a bit yourself, include in your edit, and hopefully come out with a pretty awesome final product. Anyways, that is it for this kind of editing breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe we inspired you a bit and to get out there and participate in the contest. If you want to learn more about participating and how to participate, there's going to be a link in the top line of the description, so you can go and do that. Go check it out. There's some pretty cool prizes to be won. The contest closes on June 14th at 11:59 PST, so there's still tons of time for you to get in and potentially win some prizes. So I'm going to leave you guys with a timeline breakdown of our video where you can see both the video and the timeline in the same shot, all synced up, so you can see just what the timeline looks like. And if you're new here, make sure you go and follow us on Instagram at TMSProductions_. Good luck out there, and we'll see you guys in a future video.
So this is my sleeping arrangement. Should be fun. They're not really renowned for their comfort. So this should be an interesting sleep.